Yo, what is going on? It is currently Friday, January 23rd, 2:53 p.m. And today I took a beautiful trade again, like yesterday. Took an L. Let's get into the exact price. Give me 1 second to load it up. It was a loss of $818. We had $238 down on the Bulenox. Here's writing it out. 238 across the Bulenox and 171 on the Alphas. I'll explain that in a second. Risking 240 each account, so 818 in total. So yeah, let's get into the day. So then we'll talk about the trade and how that went about. Coming to the day, I was neutral. Bullish in the sense that I like the draws 4-hour, previous day high, London high. Even still like this hourly, midnight open. But we had some pretty decent order flow. We also had decent bearish draws on liquidity with these equal lows, this London low and previous day low down here. Another reason that I wasn't too crazy about being bearish was because we had a big ass liquidity, like SMT. As you can see, ES had all of this right here, and it had gotten taken on ES, but NQ had yet to take it, correct? Now, had we gone and sold off, I would have looked for a continuation model opposed to just taking something that I see right away as for shorts. And that's what happened here. So if we take a look here, like this is the first trade. I know some dudes in the Discord took this trade. Why didn't I take this trade? I'll explain in a second. Okay, right. Where is it? We had 9:45 news today. 9:45 flash hours PM. Where's Bulenox? Okay. So, right, data high gets created on both on both indexes. And what do we leave here on ES? Equal highs, equal data highs. Now, with ES, I usually don't give a fuck if there's equal lows or equal highs. But when it's with a prominent draw on liquidity, such as data high, London high, Asia high, whatever, session high lows, data high lows, previous day high lows, then that's when I'm actually going to care about them, which is exactly what we did. And we had a beautiful looking 2-minute. Like, don't get me wrong, this 2-minute looked super fucking fire. It inversed on both assets. It was just the sheer displacement of it, and we had two sets of equal lows resting below. We had London low below. We were SMT'd with it, but still, it's a strong-ass draw on liquidity, and we were only 50 points away, 45 points away, which really isn't much, if we're being honest. Excellent displacing candle. Was there even... I think there was an internal SMT. Not necessarily because it's equal highs, but nonetheless, just a solid trade. We might have been rejecting off of like a 5 or 15 minute with this wick. No, I don't know. Just to me, the trade wasn't like, oh my gosh, this is something like I was fiending to take. And I would have taken this, yes, if this data high wasn't an equal high. 100% I would take this trade. I'm not opposed to taking this trade if that data high is, again, not an equal high. Sprints up. Now, let's take a look at something, because this is something I'm going to come back to, right? This would have been the trade. Let's say 22nd. Fuck that shit. I would have held that shit the previous day low, because it would have been so early in the session. We then come up. Now, here, once we close above here, we inverse these 15 minutes to the upside, right? Like, we inverse this 15-minute back to the upside. We tag into the hourly. The hourly candle still hasn't fully closed through, but we inverse the 15 minutes to the upside, which is now new conditions. Okay? There's a new set of conditions that were just given because we inversed the 15-minute to the upside. This is the trade I took, so let's just have that marked out. Would have been the previous day high. Okay, right? So, boom. We have this new 15-minute condition where these 15 minutes, this 15 minutes specifically does get inverse to the upside. Even this one, right? Yeah, this 15-minute gets inverse to the upside as well. And we leave a couple 5 minutes behind in this leg. Boom, boom, 2, right? However, we tag and reject off of this one. Okay, now what do we have? We still have this London high above. We have a solid break-even point right here. You could even go break-even once you take the London high because this is only 1.19 RR. I just was playing super safe, which this actually could have came back and bit me in the ass. So, Nick, fix that. We accumulate. I did not think in no way in fucking buttfuck Narnia that we get up here and we take this London high. I'm like, bro, we haven't been retracing forever. I type it in chat. I'm like, bro, we're not going to get this, but like, imagine. Because that's all you can do is fucking imagine, right? But we actually get it. And what do we get as another confluence to it? We get it the AMD way. We get accumulation, manipulation, beautiful displacement for the distribution section of it. We rebalance the 5-minute, internal SMT at the low, AMD, London high above, previous day high above, 4-hour above. Look at the displacement on this candle. Why the fuck would I fade this? I didn't. I entered. As you can see right here. You see? Took it here. You can clearly see that I took it here. Look at the loss. Right? Beautiful trade. Let's read out all the confluences. We had a 1-minute IFVG, extreme bullish order flow, great drawn liquidity above, respecting a 5-minute, good displacement, AMD, bullish SMT. That's an A-rated setup. That is an A-rated setup. This is a setup that you want to see every single day. This is a great setup. The only thing I would say that would make this trade even better was if this SMT was with a prominent swing low opposed to just an inline candle. And if the SMT, if there was also equal highs above for an even better drawn liquidity / break even point. Even a 5-minute or some shit. You know, that's what could have made this trade better. But nonetheless, this is a trade that I'm foaming at the mouth for on Funded. Like, these are the kind of trades that I definitely want to be taking. We get wicked out. This is what I wanted to talk about. What's frustrating me at the moment is that my trades and my losses, you can go back in my journals and fact check this shit. Look like this. Stopped out, sprint to TP. They don't look like this. Idea completely wrong. All my losses recently have been looking like this. That's what fucking pisses me off, is that I'm this close. I'm right there. My read on price is excellent. My entries are good. I just get stop rated every fucking time. That's why I'm getting frustrated. However, even though this is a good setup, I would take this setup 10 out of 10 times. This is a great trade. Okay, my Funded, what am I down? I'm down $667 on this. 666 to be exact. Right, I'm down 37 on that. I can still come back. My goal was to make 1,500 this week, essentially. Instead, I lost that, right? 800 yesterday, 7 something today. What did I lose today? Oh, 818 today, 700 something yesterday, whatever. I can still come back. I took 2 great setups. It was just a bad week. It was an unfortunate week. I took 2 really good setups, and this is how both of them ended up going. It's just frustrating. Like I was saying, that a lot of my trades are losses like this. Tagged out and then sprint to take profit. At least what does that teach me? It helps me remain optimistic to the fact that my read on price is correct. My bias is correct. My discretion is correct. I'm just inches away from putting this and piecing this all together. It fucking sucks that these 4 funded accounts that I have to be in the negative right now. But let's look at it this way. Am I managing my risk correctly? Am I taking good setups? Eliminating that fear. Remaining disciplined, remaining patient, remaining positive. All 6 of those things are things that need to happen in order for me to succeed here. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to remain optimistic. I'm going to remain positive. I'm going to remain faithful. I'm going to continue to believe in myself no matter what the fuck is thrown my way. And again, there's going to be challenges you have to fail to succeed. Okay, I had a rough week. How do I respond to said rough week? How am I going to respond to this next week? Am I going to start being a fucking dumbass and unfollow all of these rules? No, I'm not. This is okay. It'll work out. Optimistic positivity, just believe in yourself, bro. 2 L's, it's okay. Same way I got 2 L's this week, I was gonna get 3 dubs next week. It's okay. Yeah, bro, it's rough and it sucks. So next week I just want to get some wins under my belt, following all 6 of those things I just stated. And I feel nervous when I take trades on Funded again, like eval. I just want to make sure that's gone. Continue to wait and be patient for good setups like this and react like this to them. And yeah, one more thing. Like, I got wicked out. That's why I lost 238 on here, 171 on here. I didn't get wicked out here for some reason. That was weird. Like, I didn't get wicked out, but I just closed because I'm like, okay, I don't want to count. I'm not going to be impatient and then shit on the other one. So yeah, because I guess, like, you know, I enter, then I switch tabs, I enter, and I just like drag my stop loss down. I guess I had it like right here. So I got barely tagged out. But regardless, would have tagged me out right here. Oh wait, let's start MNQ. MNQ is better. MNQ is where it was taken, so the wicks were different. So I guess I had my stop loss like right here, wicked out to the fucking millitick, and then pumps back up. That's exactly what happened. That's why I lost more here, because I was risking 240. I thought I had it under here, but I guess on here I did. So it saved me. Yeah, bro, just really unfortunate, man. Just really fucking unfortunate. But like I'm saying, the goal next week is to get some wins under my belt, to get these accounts positive, to have a positive win rate, to get these accounts back in the green, even if it's break even. Get all my accounts back in the green. Take only good setups, patience, no fear, all of those things, right? Because that's what's going to make me successful, and I need to remain positive. Take this weekend. I see how I'm executing. I see my read on price is great. I see me fading bad setups. I see myself taking great setups. Continue that, Nick. I believe in you, bro. And with that being said, man, that's about all that I have for today. Peace, love, positivity. I wish you guys nothing but the best and success. And if you're up north, it's going to snow this weekend, so stay safe. Catch you guys on Monday, man. Much love.